Hey guys, it's Katie with S&B, and today we're going to install part number 75-5133 that fits a 2019 and up Ram Hemi 6.4 liter 2500 and 3500. Keep in mind that this video is for reference purposes only. You can find our latest install instructions by clicking the link below or scanning the QR code that came with your kit. You're going to want to use our latest install instructions to verify that you have all the components that should come with your kit before you get started. The tools required for this install are a flathead screwdriver, a 10mm, 11mm wrench or socket and driver, a 5/16 nut driver or socket, and silicone spray lubricant and a step stool are optional. To get started, make sure the ignition's turned off and the parking brake's set, and then disconnect the negative terminal on the battery. Remove the push rivets that are securing the scoop cover to the vehicle. There should be 12 in total, and don't forget the 2 in the back, and then you'll set them aside because you're going to reuse them later. To remove the cover, you'll slide both the side tabs out and then remove it from the vehicle. To remove the engine cover, you'll just lift up and then pull out. Now we're going to remove these 2 bolts that are securing the scoop, and then you'll set them aside because you're going to reuse them later. Disconnect the CCV hose. To remove the IET sensor, you'll lift up slightly and turn counterclockwise, and then pull out. Loosen the hose clamp that's securing the stock tube to the throttle body. Make sure everything is disconnected, and then you can pull up on the grommets and remove the stock intake from the vehicle. So now go back to your S&B airbox and install the scoop seal. It's easiest if you start at a quarter and work your way around, and make sure it snaps into the groove. Now install the silicone tube seal. Install the tube into the tube seal all the way until it bottoms out. When installing the IET grommet, you're going to want to make sure that the tab matches the cutout. Install your coupler and clamps onto the tube, and you'll tighten down the back one, and then you'll loosely tighten the front one. When installing the mounting bracket onto the airbox, you'll want to go in first and tighten the bolts by hand, and then you'll go in after with an 11mm socket and driver and tighten down completely. Now it's time to decide whether or not you want to install your optional silicone box plug. For maximum airflow, you're going to want to leave it uninstalled, but if you live in warmer temperatures or dusty environments, you want to leave it installed. Now you're just going to install these 3 grommets. To disconnect the stock scoop from the stock airbox, you'll use a flathead screwdriver and push out these tabs. Align the scoop with the airbox, and then you can take it to the vehicle. Now you can drop the assembly into the vehicle. Make sure all 3 prongs are fully seated in the grommets, and then push down firmly. Line up the coupler over the throttle body, and then it's easier to push the tube from the inside to slide it over. And then you'll tighten down the hose clamp. Grab the 2 bolts that you had removed earlier and reinstall them to secure the scoop. When installing the air filter, it's easiest to install it flange side first with the hose clamp loosely on there, and then drop it in, slide it onto the tube, and then tighten it down. Reinstall the crankcase. Install the IET sensor by placing this tab in between this arrow and this tab here, and then you'll rotate clockwise just so it sits past this tab to lock it in place. To install the engine cover, you're going to take these 2 prongs and insert them into the grommets back here, and then push down. To reinstall the scoop cover, you'll just slide in the 2 tabs. And push it down. Now grab the 12 rivets that you removed earlier and reinstall them, and then don't forget the 2 in the back. Remove the protective coating from both sides of the lid, and don't forget in between the logo. When installing your lid into the snap-in silicone seal, we recommend that you start in the corner and then you work your way around. Now you can install your snap-in lid, starting at the corner, and then work your way around. Alright, now that the installation is done, go back and check all of the connections to make sure everything is secure and tight, and then we recommend that you disconnect your battery for a minimum of 2 hours. So since this install took me less than 2 hours, I'm going to go and then I'll come back and we'll see how it sounds. So if you have any questions, you can give us a call or you can chat us in on our website.